All right, everybody. I am live. I'm just going to give the chat a few minutes to get settled in because I'm ready to talk about what I'm ready to talk about is long overdue, guys. Okay. So let's just give the chat a minute or two. Okay. Um, and then we'll get started. All right. All I'm going to say is hope everybody's staying home and staying safe. Matador, what's up? Ace, what's up? Hope everybody's staying home and safe. Because I know my ass sure is staying home. Jordan, what's up? Clifton, Andrew, Emerus, what's up? Thank you guys for getting here so fast. I'm just going to give it another minute to get people in here. Sorry, my throat's a little crazy. Allergy season. So I'll probably drinking a lot of water during this episode. Sorry. All right. Just check out who else is here, and then we'll begin in a second. Garuda, past likes, what's up? Oh, you guys are popping in. Does that mean you missed me, or is it that just because you're bored, or you want to hear what I got to say? Or is it all of the above? I hope it's the first one. Envy, Ria, and Cosmic, what's up? All right, you know what? Maybe we'll get started. I'll try to do this slow, let more people get in here. But you know me, I'm from the city. I talk fast. I'm going to try not to do that, though, okay? I'll try, okay? So let's begin. All right. Here's the thing I absolutely hate about people. And it's that you have to treat most people like a live and learn experience, because oftentimes, more than not, most people are fake or end up being another person you wish you didn't deal with in the first place. For real, for real. Okay. My time on YouTube pretty much boils down to that. Okay. I feel like most of the time it's just how the internet is. It is. These people on the internet have the utmost respect for people that don't give them the time of day, for people that don't respect them, for people that treat them like just another viewer or just another view. Okay, which you can see I don't. I do shout outs even. The other thing I learned dealing with people on YouTube or in the YouTube community is that it doesn't pay to be nice. It really doesn't. Okay. It's better to ignore most of the nice things you're told, because when you don't, you always have to wonder about the day you feel stupid for placing your faith in other people. Okay. And if you don't understand what that means, basically what that means is people are being nice to you, and it's usually for a reason. And then they turn out to be fake ass motherfuckers, and you look like an ass. And you put your faith in somebody that wasn't real. That's it. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, and I mean, just look at the community on this side of YouTube, on the Crumb side to be specific. It's pathetic. Pathetic. They don't respect your hard work. They don't come to your channel to hit this, they come to your channel to hit the dislike button, or they'll hit the like button just because you spoke on something they agree with that relates to some console war bullshit. Okay. And most times you're probably saying it to troll, but that's why they hit the like button. They act like you owe them more than what you're giving them, and really don't appreciate the hard work you put in. They don't. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Jaybari had to deal with somebody trying to scam him into giving his money out, which pisses me off. Jaybari's my friend. Here's the backstory for the people that don't know. Okay, I don't know who it was. Excuse me. But Jaybari ended up giving the guy $50 because he thought he was down in his luck. This type of person Jaybari is. Which, as everybody knows, is a very good gesture, especially in these times, okay? You would think just the fact that somebody cared enough to give you anything is enough, okay? But then the guy asked him for more money and probably ended up spending the money on a game that he ended up live streaming anyway. The same money Jaybari gave him just trying to help him out because he thought he was down in his luck, needed food and stuff like that. He had the nerve to ask for more. The man gave you $50 already. Isn't that enough? You didn't have to do that shit. Anyway, I ain't gonna get myself crazy. I'm just gonna say what I have to say. Anyway, for the record, I knew Jaybari as a friend now for about 4 or 5 years, all the way back when he used to do the Council podcast. Back when he did the open lobbies for fighting games. Back when Jaybari had to deal with a lot of hate or people trying to report his accounts in certain Facebook groups because they couldn't deal with his opinion on gaming. During the time knowing him, I can't even tell you how many people he helped out by either straight up buying them games or being generous because that's just the way he is. It's countless times. I can't count it. It's countless. It's countless. Okay. I put up a pic of a fight stick I bought on Twitter. Okay. And it wasn't a bad fight stick. Okay. It wasn't. But Jaybari said, like, nah, I'm going to hook you up with a fight stick. Okay. And he ended up sending me a Street Fighter fight stick. Okay. I didn't ask him. I didn't have to ask him. He just did it. Okay. And it surprised me because, I'm a person that has helped out a lot of people. Okay. I won't say any names, but it's a very long list, and I'm not used to getting anything. Okay. So it really did surprise me when he said, he was going to send it to me. So the fight stick means to me a lot more than just another fight stick. It's not just a fight stick. It's not. And the fact that he sent me a Street Fighter one makes a bigger difference because he knew how much I was into Street Fighter. Okay. And to be honest, it means so much. I'm keeping this fight stick for the rest of my life. I am. I'm going to always think this is the fight stick my friend gave me. My friend gave me. Give me 1 sec, guys. Sorry. This is my friend. Okay. I didn't ask. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't. There's somebody else I'm going to do another video on that I got to thank, and it's a long time coming, but that's going to be coming. But anyway, I have to ask. Okay. I'm going to stop it right there and ask, how many people do you know on YouTube that you can legit call a friend? I'll give it a minute. You guys think about that. They could legit call a friend. I got a few, and one's going to get another big thanks soon. But how many? Okay. Now, how many people have you just called a friend because they did something for you? It's another question. You got to realize, just because somebody does something for you doesn't mean they're your friend. They could want something from you as well. Okay, so think of that. And I'm asking this because people see how nice Jaybari is, and they try to take advantage of it. Okay, which I don't like. It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff that happens to Jimmy B Gaming a lot. Okay. And not to get off topic, but let me talk about Jimmy for a minute, and I'll get back to the topic since I brought him up. Let me just do that. Okay. Hands down, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever know. Period. He is. You got to get to know Jimmy. To know Jimmy. Bottom line. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I gave him a lot of shit when I first knew him. A lot of shit. Okay. And even when I did, he was still giving me advice. This is when I, first back on YouTube, and telling me about certain groups of dickheads I was associated with at the time. And he was spot on. He was. Even me giving him shit, he still did all that for me. He didn't forget the holidays or my birthday. Never. Matter of fact, he'll tweet me happy birthday or any holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, all those things. He would send me a text on my phone saying happy birthday. He was one of the people who checked up on me when my dad passed away. Told me he had an ear. If I need to talk, he's been through it. He's there whenever I want it. Okay? But people love giving him shit in this community. So, they don't give a chance they didn't get a chance, or they don't want to give a chance to see the nice side of Jimmy. They don't. They just look at Jimmy and just says, oh, it's Jimmy, because people say this and that, they don't look at the other side. Now, when he's being nice to you in the first place, and then you act like a dickhead to him, why should he be nice? Why should he be nice? This proves my opening point. It really doesn't pay being nice to people. We need to start earning each other's respect in this community. We do. Okay. Now, if you Jaybari right now, people, I'm gonna ask you something, and you took a moment to actually give a damn about somebody, especially in this time of need, okay, enough to help them, and they tried to scam you, what are you going to think the next time someone really needs help and you want to be that helper?
Oh yeah. Yo, can you hear me, Nancy?
Yes, and I was going to keep this as a surprise, but you know whose voice that is. Come on now.
Yo, it's the best lisp on YouTube.
The best lisp on YouTube. That's my buddy Jaybari. Okay, that's my friend over there. Yeah. So let me just make this last point, and then I'm going to let you speak on whatever you want to speak on, Jaybari.
Oh yeah, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I thought that was you, but I knew you were going to say it. But I don't want them to lose track of what I'm saying. So what do you do the next time somebody wants to ask for help, okay, and you want to be that helper? People don't realize the things you end up doing to other people always has a rippling effect, okay? And I feel bad because why? Honestly, why did this happen to someone? Why doesn't it happen to somebody who deserves it? Okay, why does it have to happen to someone that tried, to scam somebody else? Why not happen to people like that? Whoever this lame was, he didn't have to try that with Jaybari. And I know you hear Jaybari, but he have to do that because you got a heart of gold and you always have. Okay. And, I mean, really, basically, that's all I have to say about this because, like I said, I was going to, say this, and I know you're probably going to do, but I'm sure you'll cover it on your show and you can cover whatever you want here. Y'all make sure you sub him, though. I'm going to say it before anything. Jaybari, is out here bringing it all back to gaming again. That's what he does. Okay. We need more people like him on YouTube. We really do. Okay. So I'm not going to switch to another topic yet because Jaybari did make it. So it's Jabari's turn to talk. So go ahead, Jaybari. I'm turning it over to the best lisp on YouTube.
Yo.
You brought it up. So
oh yeah. It's all good, man. It's definitely a pleasure being on here. It's been a while since I, sat down here with my homegirl Nancy. So, it's always good to collaborate or get together, but when I saw you put that tweet, I say, yo, Nancy, I need to get in there because I don't know if you want me to say names. I say names. I ain't nothing for me to hide.
Listen, no, put it this way. I had a feeling of who it might be or who it may not be, but it's not up to me to do that. It happened to you. You could say names. I'm giving you permission. If you want to call, you go right ahead.
Oh yeah, the name is gonna be set. Like I have my tolerance level or like my give a fuck level is at 0 right now, so I don't really care. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. But first and foremost, I'm not the only person this dude has been trying to get money from. I found out there's a whole this dude was running an underground syndicate out here. Nancy, this dude was getting in everybody's DMs. You know what I mean? But let me explain what happened to me first, then I'm gonna get to everybody else. I'm not gonna say anybody's names because if they want to do it, they can say it, but they know who they are, if they're watching,
if they're watching it, they want and they're cool with me and they want to have their piece, they tell them they're more than welcome.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, when it was, what's today? Today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I lose track of days now with all this bullshit going on. Yeah, Tuesday.
So Sunday night, I'm chilling this, weekend. I'm having a good time, grandiose time playing Street Rage 4, and I get a DM, from a particular person, Ian. His name is I think it's like something Ghoul, Warlock Ghoul 86. Ian Robeson, if anybody know him. Cool dude. He was always in the chat, so people, saying what's up and all that stuff. No, I had no real issue with this guy, you know what I mean? Because I always, he was just always cool. He was just always around saying what's up. He would be supporting. He would be in everybody's videos and saying what's up, He
was actually on a podcast with me.
Yeah, he's just a cool dude, right? So I'm just like, okay. So before even that on the Sunday, he was hitting me up and saying like, yo, how's your family? How's everything? COVID stuff and all that. I'm like, yo, it's okay, man. Everything's all right. Hopefully your family's okay as well. And then he said something about, yeah, it's hard, but it's hard not having money or nothing. So I looked at it, I was like, I don't know what he meant by that. If he really wanted something, he would have asked. But I was just like, okay, I just left it. So Sunday night around 7:30, he does DM me, yo, can you send me money in my PayPal? So no hi, what's up, what Jaybari, no nothing. Just send me this in my PayPal. So I was just like, I don't really have no issue with him. He's a cool dude. So I was like, it's kind of awkward that he just outright just did that. But at the end of the day, I was just like, the fact that he actually approached me, I'm like, I can respect it a little bit, but it was kind of weird that how he came at me asking. So I was like, you know what? I'll probably send him like 20 or something like that. But I said, nah, you know what? If I send 20, that probably not might be enough. I'm going to send him 50. So I sent him $50 through PayPal. He was like, thank you, you know what I mean? Appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. I said, no problem. It is what it is, no problem, whatever. Went to sleep, I mean? I'm sleeping, Nancy. I wake up to a DM saying, yo, can you send me 45? This man was asking me for $45 more after I just sent him 50 the previous day. This is early in the morning.
Actually, it wasn't the previous day because it was the night before.
Yeah, it wasn't even 24 hours.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't even a problem. The way you said you got up early, so it wasn't even 12 hours almost.
Yo, legit. I saw the message because I wake up super early. But I don't check Twitter until like probably like 7ish or whatever. I saw the message like around 7:30ish. And I was like, damn, bro, I just sent you $50 just a couple of hours ago. You wanted 45 more. So you know what I mean? I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like,
that's too much specific for asking for money. Exact 45. Yeah. But I mean, all right. I have to do all this grocery shopping or whatever. I'm short a little bit, you know, with the list that I have because the prices are different here or whatever. Is there any way you can help me with anything else? Or, I mean, that'd have been a better way to approach it, but ask straight out for 45. Come on. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, this dude was like bartering my money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a crazy thing. So I was like, I was thinking about it and I was like, nah, I don't really know him like that. And I legit, you just sent money to you, you know, a couple of hours ago. So you coming to me for more, I thought that was a little weird. So I sat back a little bit. Then I told him, I was like, nah, I can't send it to you. You know, I can't send it to you. So legit, my man response was after that was 25.
Oh, damn, he's trying to negotiate.
Yo,
with your money.
He trying to negotiate with me, like he's trying, like we in an auction or something. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So legit, I hit up Sick, I hit up Jemiah because they're more cool with him. You know what I mean? I noticed that Sick is in, you know, he's always in Sick's DM and all that stuff. So I like to get a different perspective. You know what I mean? Because I was gonna roast him right there in that DM, but I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna go off and do because I don't really know him like that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna chill. Let me see what everybody else is saying. And see what's the grand scheme of things. So when I was talking to Jemiah and Sick, they was telling me that he was hustling them. Oh no, not hustling them, but he already sent them money and all that stuff. So I'm like, yo, this is some kind of like some scam here. You running through everybody else in their DMs and trying to get money from people, right? And it's not like the people that I just mentioned, it's not like they didn't give it to him. They gave it to him. You know what I mean? But this dude he kept going and going and going, like not knowing his limitations. So when I got their side of this thing, I was like, hell no, I'm cutting this dude off. It's over. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't know him like that, but I really wanted to roast him because legit, I went through something like this with somebody I thought that was really, really, really cool. Like I legit view this person like as a friend. You know what I mean? And this person, I knew this person for years upon years within the PlayStation community. We had a podcast and all that stuff, and this person was hustling money out of us. You know what I mean? So that junk hit me. I was like, nah. So I told him, you know, nah, I'm not sending it to you. I gave him a long message. I said, I'm not sending you nothing no more. Blah 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 blah. He ain't respond. I ain't no response or nothing. You know. So I was just like, nah. You know what? This is happening too much in this community. And I'm gonna nip this shit in the bud because it's so much people like that dude Ian there is what he's doing in this community, but it's so on the down low, it's so low key, it's so under the rug that, you know, it's just, oh, I'm just sending him $20, so it is what it is. But nah, I'm putting it on Front Street, so that's why I put up the screenshot because I normally don't do that. I don't screenshot people's DMs or nothing like that. Right. Like I got certain principles where I don't do that. But I was like, you know what? This dude needs to be taught a lesson. And anybody like him, if I see you doing it in a community, I don't care if it's done to me. I'm going to expose you as well. You know what I mean? I'm going to do it to you as well. So I put that up in there, and yo, the responses that people were sending was like, yeah, I got hit with somebody like that. Somebody did like that to me. All day he tweeted, he's like, yo, I know the same dude he's talking about. He hit me. And then yo, through a other DM chat, yo, everybody was coming through. Everybody's coming through saying like, yeah, he hit me up. And I had to tell him, no, yo, it was a laundry list of people that was just like, yo, yeah, he hit me up, and this dude got money from me. I sent him money, blah, blah. And I was just like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
But you know what, Jaybari, is sick about this? Is you're doing it during a time when people are in crisis.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
other
Yep.
people legitimately may need help, and you're taking away from what somebody else could give to somebody else. And like I said before, it causes a ripple effect, because when somebody does really need help again, are you going to do it, or are you going to be, you as a person who gives, like me, people have done that to me, and I get a little nervous. Well, am I doing the right thing or I'm not? I like to help people. I don't like to see nobody without.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
how I'm going to ask you, how does that make you feel? Like the next time, if somebody does call you up and say, listen, or if somebody does hit you up and ask you for something, you're going to be like hesitant in doing that.
Yeah, the thing is with me, like I'm always willing to help people within my limits, right? So if somebody do ask me for something, like before this situation or whatever like that, even other situations this happened to me, you know what I mean? I'll be forthcoming to listen and okay, all right, here. But now going forward, I'm just like, yo, I'm kind of done with the whole, helping people out for a while, because you don't, people be lying. Royal is in the chat. Royal is in the chat. He let you know too. Yo,
Yeah, that's
people
what I was going to read. I was going to read those off.
people
Yeah. What
people
up?
people straight lying, Nancy. Like, yo, the funny thing about this, I don't even want the money back from this dude, right? So, we was having a discussion with him, talking to the dude in another DM on Twitter, and I'm letting this guy know real talk, like, yo, man to man, yo, you're not being a man right now. You're trying to depend on other people to forward your living. You know what I mean? Rather than standing on your own 2 feet and accomplishing something, because it's going to be so much more. You're going to get so much more satisfaction from it
Yep.
that you did this instead of you to relying on people. I told the dude right there. I said, yo, my man, if you can't, if you saying that you're paying your bills with this stuff, right? And I'm saying, yo, Nancy, bills come every month. This dude was asking weekly. Other people, he was asking weekly, and then this dude asked me a couple of hours later. Bills come every month, so if you pay one bill, the next bill is gonna come the next month, not the next couple of hours.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's John crazy.
You should know basically what bills you have every month. You've been paying them for how long now? You're not going to incur new ones unless you decided to, invest in all these credit cards and have extra. But once again, like you said, Jabari, they come once a month, not
Yo,
once every 12 hours.
that's exactly. What's the funniest thing? So after the whole talk that we had with this dude, I don't even think this guy got it, because he was just making up all bunch of BS excuses. Oh, this man said he was autistic. He's saying that he got demons. He got mental issues. And I'm from New York. I've heard all the excuses, bro. You're not gonna fool me out here. I know a scammer when I see one. I know somebody that doesn't really care. You might come off nice and this and that, but deep down, these people don't give a fuck about how you feel or what you're doing in your personal life, what issues you have. They are selfish as hell, and then they keep bringing up these excuses and excuses, and it's just like, yo, they bring up so much excuses that they start believing it now, and then, oh no, I got mental issues. You know what I mean? Like, no, I ain't even trying to hear that, because I know plenty of people that got mental issues that living on their own, that's taking care of their own shit. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear none of that BS.
Have a regular job,
Exactly,
normal things. Just because sometimes people have mental issues. See, that's the problem. They take mental illness way too far. There are plenty of people that are out there that do have some mental issues, that live a perfectly normal life and don't depend on nobody but themselves. So stop making it like, if I have a mental issue, I can't do nothing. I need everybody. No, y'all don't need nobody but your ass to get your own mind straight and realize, I got to deal with this. I'm going to have this the rest of my life. I need to have some life skills and deal with it.
That's the thing, that everybody go through issues. Everybody have issues.
Everybody does.
You know what I mean? I'm not even going to say like you don't have those things, but yo, that's going to stop you from working hard or trying to achieve your goals or trying to pay your bills on time. You would rather just try to depend on people, asking people monthly, daily, weekly for money, rather than getting your own shit. That was my mindset when I was trying to instill in this kid. I was just like, yo, my man, you're a grown ass dude, yo. Get your own shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that people don't need help. people
But
always going to need help. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is, you got to realize the difference between, having a good friend and using somebody. Like I said earlier, okay? And I'm going to say this first before I say what I said earlier, because I don't know if you heard it, Jabari.
Mm-hmm.
But before I do that, let me just do a couple shout outs because, these guys are here and
Absolutely.
Yeah. Royal Flush, Voice Legends, Fist of Sage, Pablo, Voice Legends, I said that already. And All Day. Thank you guys for coming by. But this is how much of a friend Jabari is to me. And somebody else who I know is here. I haven't introduced him yet, but Matador's with us. Okay. This, they're good friends of mine for one reason. This is the first podcast I did with, I've done other live things, but the first podcast I did with having a hard time with my dad dying, but I'm doing it with my friends because I know they care. They've been there for me. I mean, there's others that have, but I'm sure they're busy doing other things, or they would be here. Okay. Like I said, there's another person, and I'm going to mention that name right now. I got to do a big shout out to, because I haven't done the unveiling. That's something else that I'm going to keep for life because they gave a fuck, which is Lincoln Clay. Okay. But there's a lot of other people out there that gave a fuck. I'm just saying because I got to do an unveiling, which I still haven't done yet. I'm procrastinating, but I'm still going to do that. But like I said, I don't know if you heard that before. People don't realize I put up that old fight stick that I had, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna send you a better one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but the thing is, you don't realize one thing, and well, you probably do. Other people did, and I told them that tonight while you were getting in. They don't realize because it came from a friend. I have to ask. That was all you. I have to ask. Okay, I never asked for anything. Just like with Clay, I never asked for anything. You guys cared enough as my friend to do certain things, but they don't realize that shit means more than me. It means more than just a fight stick. And for a lot of reasons. One, it came from your heart as a friend. Two, I love Street Fighter, and you got me a Street Fighter one. You know what I'm saying?
Like the thing is with a fight stick is like I always like you always posted that you trying to get into a fight stick or using a fight stick and stuff like that. I had a fight stick. I have a lot of fight sticks. So you know what I mean? So I was just like, yo, Nancy wants a fight stick. She likes Street Fighter. I'm gonna give her, that special, Mad Cat Street Fighter, the Tournament 2 edition plus one. So I was like, yeah, I'll send that to you.
But you know what? Like I told the whole audience before, I'm keeping it. Because it's not, besides me using it, it's not just a fight stick. If you get where I'm coming from, it came from the heart, and friends have a bond that if you keep that bond, they'll be broken and be there for life.
Yo, what's crazy? Like I'm the same way too, right? If a friend gives me something, I'm keeping it. No matter what it is, I'm keeping it. I gave a fight stick to another person, the same person that we consider friends and all that stuff. He was part of the council and all that stuff, and that man ended up selling that fight stick that I gave sent out. You know what I mean? He was saying that he's trying to get into fight sticks and fighting games and all that stuff, which he's playing. My man sold that joint so he can get a little quick cash just to buy a game. You know what I mean? The principle is not there.
No, you can't do that. No, you gotta. I mean. See, that's another reason why I wanted to talk about this, was because people don't realize you can make friends on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah.
If you're real and you got a heart, okay, you can. I have. I learned the hard way, but I have, okay? Mm-hmm. And Jabari's one of them. I mean, we need Jabari go back, what, 4 or 5 years now, Jabari, right? Back when you wanted counsel and everything else. I mean, I can hit up Jabari and say, hey, I need to talk or whatever.
Yeah, you got my number. Not everybody have my number out here. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, I'm going to use it when I need to use it. We talk gaming. We still hit each other up on Twitter, and we talk here and there. I'm in his chat or whatever. We don't, it's not like we call each other up and just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And just to act like, oh, I got to call you because you're my friend. No. There's times to use that number and there's times not to. Man's got a family. I respect that. So I would not be calling him like that. Say, hey, just to say, hey, what's up, Jaybari?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
He got a family, let him be with his family. But if something was urgent or I whatever, I would definitely use that number. Okay? That's what friends are about. That's what friends are about.
You know what friends do too? They tell them real talk. It's not pandering or it's not beating around the bush type bull. It's letting the people. Sometimes you got to get real talk. Sometimes you got to tell them the nitty gritties. You know what I mean?
Actually, I did call Jaybari for one thing. It actually wasn't an emergency. I just remember this. I called it to make sure that I had the correct ingredients for curry.
Oh yeah.
Curry goat stew.
Yeah, I remember.
I had to make sure I had to because I didn't want to miss anything out. I did call him for a recipe because Jaybari can cook. So I want to make sure I wasn't missing any ingredients. So I did call him for a recipe. Yes, I did.
Yeah, Nancy, you know what's funny? They don't know that. They see the stuff that I be trolling with on Twitter, like post the food up on Twitter, and they think that's the only stuff I be cooking. They don't know the real deal. You know what I mean? Well, it's all good.
Jaybari even knows his spices. I'm gonna tell you that. He knows his spices. He knows it all.
Maharashtra, you see? So let me tell you this. I didn't even tell nobody this. I didn't even tell nobody this, right? So this whole situation after, this guy pretty much got exposed, you know what I mean, where people was just coming left and right. Like I said, I don't want to name their names. I already named two of them, you know what I mean? I'm going to leave it right there. Other people's in the chat, they can say they want to as well. So yeah, this dude has got exposed, right? And one person was like, yo, I want my money back. He don't need it. This guy is pretty good dude in the community, pretty awesome dude in the community. He's very, generous, always giving, but he was very stern with it. It's like, yo, you're going to be taught a lesson. You're going to learn. And he wants his money back. So I didn't ask for no money back, but this morning I get hit up, right? I get hit up in the morning, like around 8 something, where on my PayPal, it says you received $2.50 from this kid, Ian.
Ow. I'm sorry.
Right?
I don't mean to laugh. Because
I was laughing.
Because you sent him 50. He sent you $2.50?
$2.50. That's what the man said.
Oh shit.
$2.50, right? And this is the message what this man had the audacity, because this dude is lying on his father. The man said, this is Ian's dad. That's all he has. Once he is better, I will get him to pay the rest. Are you kidding me?
Once he's better. Wait. He's using his dad's name and what do you mean that's all he has? You just sent him $50. So where the $50
go? Like I said yesterday in the DM, I said, my man splurged that 50 quick. That thing went quick. And the thing is, it's not only me. It's not only me, right? Yeah, I'm making it public. I'm making it blah blah blah. But real talk, it's not only me. There's people that have even sent more. They sent more money to him. Yeah, more.
Oh.
But the funny thing, this man sent me $2.50. What am I?
But you probably wish I wish his lame ass would try to hit me up with some money. I really wish you would. I'll roast his ass so fast.
I was gonna blast this and put this on Twitter, but I was like, you know what? I already made a fool out of this dude. But this is comedy, because this man is trying to use his own father. That's just lame right there, right? He's using his own father to pretend that this is his father sending the money. First of all, if this is his father, you can't write. Okay, I read this word for word what was said, right? And I'm just like, there's no way a grown man with kids is gonna be like, yo, you borrow $50 from this person, I'm gonna send you $2.50. That father, a grown man's gonna do that. Any father would do that? Nah.
If
No
he's a
way.
real, wait, first of all, if he's a real fella, he whoop his ass for asking somebody on the internet and scamming somebody for $50
Exactly.
when they live in the same house. And the message made no sense because you said when he's feeling better. Well, he was feeling fine to type all that shit and to retype
Yeah,
it 12 hours later and ask for more money.
this is the message.
He
This is
was
the
happy
message
then.
again. This is the message. This is Ian's dad. That's all he has. Ones. That's ONES. He is better. I would get him to pay the rest.
That made no sense.
Better from what? From what? And you know what's crazy? Like
I don't know. Better from the ass whooping he gave him.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yo, Nancy, listen.
Wait. Before we continue, I just want you to know, and I want everybody to know that we got our Matador in the house.
Matador.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
What's up, mi hermano?
Estoy bien, hermano. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
Bien. Qué
Bien.
bueno. Eso está bien. Muy bien.
So I see. So he's gonna he's gonna, I know he's gonna have something to say about this bullshit in a second, but let Jaybari finish. Go ahead with that message you were talking about.
The funny thing about it, like I always thought this dude wasn't in the US, right? I thought he was like in some other country or whatever. But when he's supposed
to be,
when he sent this money, it has his full address in this motherfucker. And if I was like a real messed up dude, you know what I mean? Like that type of information, I could do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, yo, this dude has no damn common sense. I don't know what's going on with this kid.
So I have a question. So this mofo is in the US.
He's in the US, yeah. He's in. I thought that was weird because when I sent the money to him, it didn't convert because I run tournaments, right? And there's people that's worldwide that participate in the tournament, and sometimes when you send in that money, it will convert to whatever currency they have. But him, I thought he was always like say some other country or whatever. It just said USD. So I thought that was weird when I sent the first time, but now I know he's definitely in the States. I know that for sure. He's in the States.
No, because what he was saying, he was overseas, and when he came on my thing, it was late at night.
But he lying because I have the full address.
I believe you. Okay, I believe you. All right, so go ahead.
But yeah, I just feel like it's weird that somebody like like if I give something to somebody, I don't want nothing back. You don't have to give me nothing back. Like I'm a very cheerful giver, but you're not going to take advantage of my kindness. You know what I mean? You're not going to out here trying to hustle me. You're not going to hustle a hustler. You know what I mean? I'm like I always tell people, I'm a chess player. I'm 10 steps ahead of people. You know what I mean? I might come off and I'll talk with a lisp and I'll be like, I'm Jaybari. But yo, trust me, I'm a strategist. Okay. And this lame dude right here, Ian Warwick Gould, whatever his name is, you're not gonna fool me. I'm no fool. Whatever excuse you want to put out there and all that BS, you're not fooling me. You need to man up. Get your stuff on your own. I'm not saying that you're not going to have help. You're always going to need help, but you cannot. If you need help, you can't be going to help after help after help. Because, like I said, it's like paying a bill with a credit card. Yeah, you paid that bill, but guess what? You owe another bill.
Exactly.
That's not your money. That's something loaned to you.
But the thing is, yeah, exactly. But the other thing is that if you're supposed to be a man, okay, and I put that in quotes, I'm doing it with my hands, quotes, a man, you're supposed to take care of your own, okay,
or attempt to try to,
and if there is something that's absolutely wrong, then find one person that may be able to help you with a group of people, but bring out the evidence that you need that there's something really seriously going on. Confide in them if you find them as a friend. Don't just say, "Oh, can I have? Can I get? Oh, I want." And then when you say, "No, I'm not gonna," when he asks for the second $45, and he goes, "Well, what about 25?"
Yeah,
bitch, what you negotiate with my money for?
Yo, that's the thing. No. They don't view you. They don't view any of us at these people like this. They might come off nice. They might come off sincere and all that stuff. They don't view you as a friend. They are users. Okay, they have an addiction where they will come off as super nice, like, oh, this is passionate dude. He hits you up asking you about your family, how you're doing in this pandemic and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, they're lurking, right? Like I was telling somebody yesterday, I was telling somebody, I said, yo, they watch the things that you are doing. They see that you're giving away consoles and VRs, and oh, you're running tournaments and you're having this amount of money, and oh, I see you buying all these video games. They're watching you. They're not happy that you're buying the video games. They are scheming your money. It's like, oh, if you have enough money to do giveaways and buy games and all that stuff, you have enough money to support me. That's how they feel. That's how they think. They might not come out and say it, but I'm deep down in their mind, that's how they're thinking.
Or you know how stupid they are? They don't realize when, and I know this, okay? When you get donations or somebody contributes even bits or whatever to whatever you do, that don't go in your pocket. That goes back to your giveaways and to give to the community for people that need. He don't keep that money, motherfuckers. He don't keep that. He gives it back to the community.
There's nothing that I've earned, even super chats where YouTube, they send their money and all that stuff. That stuff go back. I'll do a giveaway. There's people that will hit me up. There's times where people are like, yo, borrow my birthday pass or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Here's $60 PSN gift card or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you would never know in the world because I don't put it on Front Street like that because I don't need to.
Well, I've given out stuff, and I said it earlier, and I've got a big list of people that I've even sent money to that needed help, games to, whatever. Done donations or whatever. I'm not putting it out on Front Street. I don't have to tell everybody who I gave to, what I did. You know what? First of all, if you've got a good heart, you don't need to tell everybody what you do. You do it from the kindness of your heart. It should stay there. It doesn't have to be put on Front Street. And for those people who say I did this all the time, you ain't doing shit, motherfucker. Or you just want somebody to give you kudos, and you want somebody to give you something back. When I do stuff, I don't want nothing back. I do it from my heart, not for any other reason. I don't want nothing from nobody. Nobody.
Hey,
if I get something, I appreciate it. Yes, and I love the person who that cared enough to do that. I love the fact they had a heart like that. But I'm not going to go out my way and put other people's business on Front Street either, because that's putting somebody else down. You see, that's what people don't understand. When you give, you're supposed to give from the kindness of your heart and not expect anything back.
Exactly.
And if you get something back, it's because you did good and didn't put it on Front Street.
Exactly.
That's the thing. And people don't get that. People don't get that. Now, I just got real quick before, because I know Jaybari probably has a lot more to say. But Matador, you've been listening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are your thoughts with what happened with Ian and what he did to Jaybari? Now I found out he did it to some of my other friends. Man, now I'm really pissed off.
He did it to a lot. Trust me, a lot.
Yeah, but you named a couple that my friend. Nah, man, he did it to Sick. Hell no. So, Jaybari, what do you think about what I've been saying and what Jabari's been saying about what's been happening, especially even during this time?
Oh yeah, man. Sorry for that, Jaybari. Also, that's crazy that some people can take your kindness very, very, like, they take your kindness as weak, and they can take advantage of it. And you know what? That right there, that shit pisses me off, because some people, you try to help people. Because like I said, like you say about everybody will need help at a certain time in everybody's life. You know what I mean? But just kind of like, okay, he helped me. Maybe let me hit him again real quick. Like, it's just like they get used to it and comfortable, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Like like I said, everybody will need help. But if you just like laying your ass at home, not working, not putting the work to get better, what should I freaking help you? Why should I? Why do I need to give you money so you can be good, but you don't want to do nothing for yourself? Like I said,
they want to play video games in Matador. They don't know about the
exactly.
real world.
Bro, look, I wish, I ain't gonna lie to you, I wish I can just have so much money in my bank account that I don't have to go to work and I can stay play games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
I wish I can do that, but I can't. I gotta go out there and make this money so I can have what I have. You know what I mean? And the thing is, right, that it's crazy because when I came to this country, right, back when I was like 14 years old, I have language barriers. I didn't know that much English. I could not work and everything, right? And once when I started able to get my stuff so I can work, things to start to looking up. And until for that day until now, I'm so happy that I feel blessed that I have for what I have. Because when I came to this country, I didn't have nothing. Like it was a bad times. Like, and it's crazy. I mean, like some people think like when you come over here, everything is good and dandy. Nah, man, I have to struggle. I have to freaking struggle and earn from everything what I have. Going to school and everything, working and all this like crazy hours that sometimes I'm working 2 jobs. There was a point I used to work in 2 jobs and everything because I wanted to thinking about the future. About I want to get a car when I was in high school. I want to get a house. I was thinking all like that, 2 steps. When even though I was that young, and I wanted to have all that stuff. And I worked, like I said, 2 jobs and everything back then. And it's crazy. Like I said, people work hard for what they have, and it's some people just want to sit back and oh yeah, hey, you hit me up, hey, you help me. Oh hey, yo, can you hit me up again though? Like, and I'm like, hey, like chill, relax. Like just because I help you, doesn't mean you can just come to me now and keep asking me and like relax. And I don't respect that.
They want that to become your job now. That you have to help me every week or every month and all that stuff, rather than trying to do your own.
What the hell? Like, do I have a contract with you that I need to freaking support you? I don't have a dang contract with you.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to like give you money every month, every week. What's going on, man?
Yo, and you know, funny in Matador, my bad, yo, because like I saw somebody, this person, he was asking for money as well, somebody different in the community, and he said he needed like $12 for a bus pass or whatever, or and all that, right? And it hit me like a flashback came when I just graduated college, right? New into the world, trying to look for a job. I was doing like some temporary work stuff, right? And one of the temporary jobs is where I needed to make deliveries to like modeling agencies, like clothes, right? So I'll be pick up clothes from here, and I will go to another modeling agency, drop off the clothes there, then pick up their clothes and drop it off like in Manhattan. And it like part of the job, they didn't give you like a Metro card, right? So I was just like, you know what? I need all the money that I can get right now so I can pay my rent, do whatever I got to do and all that, right? So you know what I did? Yo, I was walking to Manhattan with that job. And while I was doing that, I was walking, giving out resumes. And I mean, walking. I had my resume, even though I was doing that job, I was still, cause I'm in Manhattan, I'm in the city. I was still handing my resumes to areas, walking. And then
Jaybari, 1 second. I want everybody. You got the 10-4 Princess back. I got two close friends here, right? My family on here. You guys need to smash that like button right now.
Hell yeah!
Smash that like button. I mean, hit it like you never hit it before. Go ahead, Jaybari.
Yeah, the drive that some of these people have in this community is terrible, bro. Like they want to rely on other people so much is disgusting. Like, you know what I mean? Like the fact that you want to drop off and do whatever you got to do to get a job, you walk. If you don't have the money, you have your free 2 legs that God gave you, and you walk and you drop off whatever you need to drop off, and then you come back home.
Jaybari, I used to do that. I did that when I was in high school. I just had gotten out of high school. It was a summer before I went to college. And I used to walk from the house to my job. It was over a mile away. It was one time I walked, nobody wanted to work. It was a grocery store, like most girls, always do grocery stores for a while, cashier and do whatever. And I had one of the girls I went to high school with work there, and she's like, and it was during a time in the summer, when you get those like hurricanes and tornadoes and shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
I walked there, and then we had a blackout in the store. We had everything, and I was, when the store finally closed, I was walking home, and that wind was dangerous. Okay. And she said, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going home." She said, "That wind's gonna blow you right into the damn sky." She said, "Get your ass in the car. I'm gonna drive you home." I walked though. Even during that time, I still walked and went to work as a female.
Yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
that you have drive and you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, you can take the easy way, right? You can ask somebody for help or for a drive or whatever. But sometimes, it's the perfect thing to do is not to bother people because you don't know how people will respond, or not everybody is kind-hearted. They might do something for you, but some people they would look at it like, okay, I lend you $20 or I gave you a drive somewhere, but guess what? Now you owe me. That's how some people look at stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I try my best in life to avoid getting help from anybody. I don't ask people for nobody. Nobody in this community can be like, yo, Jaybari asked me for this. That's a lie. I don't even ask to go on people's podcasts. You know what I mean? That's
Exactly.
that's how thorough I am with it. When I tell you
He didn't even
give
ask me
help.
when I asked to make sure I had the right recipe. He didn't even ask me for a taste.
No.
So there, Jaybari, I asked him for something, but he did not ask me for a taste.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy. Like, yo, the drive of these people, disgusting. My man Persona in your Persona know me well, man. Me and Persona, that's like a brother to me, man. Persona know me well. That's one dude right there, that very trustworthy dude. And yo, I see his drive. Like, Persona's younger than me, but his drive is strong. Like the force is strong with that one. Like, that man works hard at what he does to get what he needs to get. Like, the reason why he can buy all those consoles.
All right,
and those
I gotta stop you for 1 second, interrupt. I don't hate to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have Persona in the house right now. So welcome, Persona. And Persona, you are one of my mods. So know that any bullshit goes on, you know what to do. All right.
All
I had to
right.
give a shout out. Yeah, we got Persona in the house.
But
Jaybari.
yo, even a Matador, man, like just hearing him talk for, like, his drive is there. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he came to this country. He had to work hard. You know what I mean? Like, some of these dudes is just like, oh, let me depend on Nancy. Let me depend on Matador. Oh, I saw a Matador get $5 in a super chat that I was watching. Let me hit his DM up. That's how these people was thinking. It's crazy.
Matador, I'm gonna say something, is a good person. Just like you are. He always hit me up. Sometimes I didn't always answer because I just like you did, Jaybari. I just couldn't talk at the time or whatever. But you guys were always there. A lot of you guys that stuck by me were always there. I just didn't answer because I just couldn't talk, and I just wasn't in the mood to talk. I needed my time.
Oh yeah. I understood. You know what I mean? I was just letting you know, like, yo, Nancy, you need somebody to talk to, because I know the feeling. You know what I mean? I know the feeling of losing somebody. So I was just like, yeah, if you need somebody to talk to, I got you. But I also respected that even if you didn't message me or said anything, I'm not gonna, just keep bothering you. Like, why you not texting me? Why you not answering me? What's good? I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I respect people's, space.
Well, because sometimes people need space. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was not only because it was my dad. Okay. It was a lot of things. I'm just gonna say this real quick, and then we'll go back to the subject. But I never had anybody pass in front of me, like in my arms, at all. I always got a phone call, whatever.
Yeah, it's rough.
And seeing it and being right there and holding the person and feeling them warm and then turning cold was the hardest thing I had to go through. Okay. It was hard. So I can talk about it now a little better than I could. It's taken months, but I'm at that point now. Yeah, it was hard. But what helped me, I'm gonna be honest with you, was people like you, Jabari, El Matador, and all those guys that sent messages, Lincoln Clay, Jimmy B Gaming, all you guys that sent me messages. I can't remember everybody. I can't remember everybody's name right now. But you all sent me messages and were there for me. And that meant a lot to me. Those were the true friends that hit me up right away. And, oh, you need me? Call me, talk to me, do whatever. You guys made it great for me. I mean, you know, made it easier for me to deal, because I knew that if I ever needed somebody else to talk to, I had y'all. And for real, and not a fake y'all. I didn't have somebody that was fake. That was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen, and then I'm gonna put all your business on Front Street. Now, you guys don't do that. But I couldn't respond because I just needed my time with my family, whatever, you know, and myself. Yeah. I need time to do things on my own.
Hey, absolutely.
Yeah, understand.
So anyway, but with that being said, go ahead, continue. I forget what you guys are talking about now.
Oh, no, we're just talking about these frauds, man, these scammers. Like, yo, there's a lot of people like this, man. There's a lot of people like this. And yeah, it needs to stop. You need to stop taking advantage. Because one thing I know, people on the internet, regardless on how, you know, distant people are, or you hide them behind this avatar anonymity, right? It's all about anonymity on the internet. So you don't really have you don't get that instant personal connection, or you don't see that person face to face, you know, but some people can muster a lie to tug on your heartstrings much quicker, because you can't see if that person is BSing, right? Words don't have feelings that you just can, I can just depict. Well, you know, if you get good enough or you experience enough, you can. But with the internet, these guys, they go out here and they use that anonymity, right, to hide. They hide behind the avatars, the pictures, and all that stuff, so they can. And then they try to get people or use people. Or, oh yeah, this is my fan. One thing I know is a lot of people that use that word so quickly. This is my family. This is my fam. This is my. You ever seen somebody? You know this person for a week. You've been in a podcast with this person for 2 weeks, and here this person coming at you talking about this is my family. You know what I mean? That don't seem weird.
Yeah,
they're plotting. That normally people like that, they're plotting. In my experience, I'll say, people like that, they're plotting, and that's what a lot of these people do here in this community. They view these gamers that's, you know, kind, very kind-hearted. A lot of kind people in here. Sick Humor, Jemiah, Royal, Gaming with Persona, Thrash. King Thrash. There's a lot of kind people in this community. Nancy, El Matador. The names, the list is long. And but
Jabari, you know what the problem is? Our list, I'm gonna say our list because you're on that list too. Our list is long, but nobody gives a goddamn about us good people out there on YouTube.
Yeah, they worry about them. They'd use them.
They'd rather use us and give. They'd rather give. And you know what they do? They take what we do for them and they give it to the frauds. Oh, yeah. They give it to the frauds. They give it to the assholes that don't give them nothing, no knowledge. And I'm talking about gaming. They give them no gaming knowledge because we're a gaming group. They give them no gaming knowledge. They give them nothing. They just talk to them about bullshit and they worship their asses. Mm-hmm. But we don't get nothing. You know, I don't expect nothing from nobody. I don't want you to give me nothing, because if that was the case, I'd monetize my shit. I don't monetize anything. Okay? I don't. And you all know that. Okay? I don't monetize nothing. I do it because I love gaming and I just want to give back to the gaming community, and I want to make it better. That's why I switched up who I was dealing with, and I got with the better people in the community, like a Jaybari, you know, like a Thrash, like a Sick Humor, you know, and stuff like that, and El Matador and people like that. Even though he gets on podcasts, but he don't do his his own shows. But I get with people like that because we want the gaming community to grow and get better. We don't want the bullshit no more. And that's why I got into YouTube in the first place. Bottom line. That's why I'm here in the first place. But people don't get that. they want to use all of us, and they want to take our kindness for weakness, but they don't realize, what's that old saying? Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Mhm.
Some bullshit like that. So yeah, you may try to get me once, but you ain't getting me again. It is what it is. It's not happening again. No. So people got to realize, don't mess with this group that we're talking about, because we will come and get you. We will roast you. And you think I could roast, and Jaybari could roast, and Matador can roast too. Sick can roast too. So can a lot of all of us that we're naming here right now. We can roast, and we will roast your ass. We will roast your ass.
Yeah, yeah. I legit wanted to roast dude like hardcore, but like I said, I just wanted to get other people's perspective because they was cooler with him than me. And when I got the perspective, and I was just like, okay, yeah, it's over for this dude. He got the wrong one, because you're not going to use me. Like, you're not going to use me. I will put you out on Twitter. You're not going to use me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't like to put out DMs and all that stuff. You know what I mean? That's not my style. But people like that, they need to learn, because now they know that somebody is going to expose your ass. The next person that is like that, they're going to be more cautious. They're going to be very more cautious.
See, but that's the thing, Jaybari. We all need to start doing that. Put the asses out on Front Street. Expose their shit. Expose their DMs if you need to. Expose what they've done. Now, you could do one thing further, like you said earlier, but that's not you. And if you did that, I'd be disappointed. You could put all his personal information out there because you got it now.
Oh yeah, I got. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that.
No, I know you're not gonna do that. I know. I said you're not that type of person. I know you're not gonna do that.
I even have respect. I even had a little respect for the dude. Well, I don't have respect for him, but I even respected that. I even blocked out his name on Twitter. I blocked out the name on Twitter, but you know what I mean, everybody knew who he was. You know what I mean, because you can see his Twitter profile. You know what I mean? And then he had the nerve to leave the chat that he was a part of with all of it. My man left the chat and all that. You know what I mean? Like, not even manning up to his wrongs. Craziness, man.
It is crazy. It's crazy. All right. So do you guys want to continue on this, or do you guys want me to switch to another topic?
All I gotta say is, if you out here begging and scheming on people's happiness when it comes to gaming, especially in the gaming community, yo, watch your ass, because now we're going to expose you. We're going to expose you, because this has to stop. And I know this joint has been going on for years. You know what I mean? And I sat back and I watched this stuff. You know, I definitely parted my ways, or I fell back from certain people when I see them doing that. Cause I don't really rock with people like that opportunists and use people like that. I hate that. But now, 2020 going forward, If I see it, if somebody hit me up like, yo, Bar, this person did this, yo, I'm going to roast your ass and I'm going to put you on Front Street. You're going to be on Front Street. Go to that Twitter, go to that tweet. You see the people responding, go to the tweet. That's exactly how you're going to get it too.
All right.
So do it.
All right. So I think I hope they got the idea of what we're talking about. They should have. If they didn't, then you know what? There's some retard ass motherfuckers out here right about now, because we couldn't have said it any clearer about our plans for people like this.
Disgusting.
And for Jaybari to say that and say he gonna expose people, I'm gonna tell you right now, that right there is probably was hard for him to say, because that's not what he normally does. But if he's tired of it, you know it's going on too long.
Man sent me $2.50.
Wow.
You know what I would have said? I would have sent it back and said, you know what? You need to get some toilet paper to wipe that bullshit out your mouth.
It's crazy.
Seriously. Go buy a roll of toilet paper and wipe the bullshit out your mouth. But anyway, because you know that's where it's spewing from.
Oh yeah.
Anywhere. Yeah, it's time to switch to another subject. I'm sure everybody can read the title that I put up top. Okay, and I'm gonna start it off like this. Let me teach you something. Okay, I'm gonna teach you something. And I think Jabari and Matador will have a lot to say about this part. Consumerism is based on choice and interest. Interest is based on appeal, but appeal may not always include you. Okay. And I hate even bringing up the name of this video game, but apparently, The Last of Us 2 has gotten a lot of people butthurt.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah, yeah.
triggered. They
Yeah,
triggered out
they
there.
triggered. Yeah, they are. It's like the people who have no interest in the game are acting like they're being forced to buy the game. Okay, that's one thing I can't stand. So let's rewind a little bit. Okay, I said several times last year that I wasn't getting The Last of Us 2. Okay, if you don't remember, go back and check the videos out. If you're too lazy, the hell with you then. Anyway, I always said there was nothing during the reveal of The Last of Us 2 that got me interested in the game. They didn't show nothing that interested me. They didn't, okay? Period. They didn't. All right. It's my choice. I don't like it. Guess what? It's my money. I'd rather spend my money on a game I'm interested in and not a game I have to force myself to try to be interested in. Okay. So that's number one. Okay. Because this is about everybody's butt hurt. That includes you Last of Us fanboys, Naughty Dog fanboys too. Okay. And especially you Xbox fanboys, because you all weren't going to buy the game anyway. So shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Okay. Now, but let's go back to interest. So during E3 2012, The Last of Us 1 was revealed. And when I saw the gameplay, I knew right there that I was getting the game. If you watched the original Last of Us trailer and wasn't hyped for that game, then I don't know what to say. I really don't. I don't know what to say. And it ended up being one of the best games to come out last generation. It was so good that I bought the remaster. But if there was one thing people don't talk about when it comes to Last of Us is The Last of Us is a victim of its own storyline. The story is Last of Us. The story in Last of Us was so good that I can't force myself to beat it for a third time because I know what happens. Okay? If you guys don't get that, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay? These are the reasons why. When it comes to single player games, I like the ones with side missions or the games without a linear story, like Dark Souls or like Bloodborne. That's just me. If you're not, the same way, then guess what? We're all different. Hence to say, different games for different people. And then there's a point of, if you don't like something for sale, then don't fucking buy it. Don't buy it. Period.
Yep.
How hard is that? How hard is it to shut up about something you're not going to buy? Seriously, I'm fed up with Twitter right now. I can't go on there without seeing people butthurt about The Last of Us 2 or The Last of Us fanboys going back and forth with these butthurt individuals. It's driving me nuts. So, what if these people don't like a game you like or a game you're going to buy? Okay. Chances are they weren't going to buy it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So it's best to ignore them. Is it so hard to block or ignore these people? No, it's not. It really isn't. Just ignore them or block them. I'm going to be honest though. If you haven't seen the pattern by now, then you're stupid. How many times has a PlayStation put out an exclusive and the game got hate? Spider-Man, Days Gone, Death Stranding, people, just name a few. People were butthurt about Uncharted 4 and a lot of other games. Okay? Here's another thing. Japan censored games with underage girls, as they rightfully should. Okay? They rightfully should. And the PC fanboys started talking about PlayStation censored games. But if these games were on their platform, they wouldn't be saying anything right now. Or at the time, they would have said nothing. There's a lot of hypocrisy going on, and it smells like hot ass to me. And I'm talking about stink hot ass. I'm talking about no hot ass that looks good. I stink hot ass.
Like summertime hot ass.
Yeah, nasty shit that's sitting out there in the sun is just roasting and oof, damn. But anyway, now for the record, I hope everybody getting The Last of Us 2 gets their money worth. I do. Okay? Just because I ain't getting it, I ain't telling nobody else not to buy it. I hope you get your money's worth. I hope you enjoy the experience. But for me, and I'm Matador, calm down. Before I say this, I'll be enjoying Ghost of Tsushima and Call of Duty. Okay? That's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, Matador didn't say nothing when I said that?
No.
Yeah, you know you watch some Ghost of Tsushima.
Of course.
Okay.
No, I've been saying this for a minute. If let's say somebody come to me, it's offer me which one you want to play, I will snatch Ghost of Tsushima out of their hand. I will go home like myself and play that. Like everybody knows this. Like this is not a surprise. I'll be hyping up Ghost since they even first announced it back in 2017. And like I said, that's my game, my most anticipated game ever. I will go there ever. I mean that. I'm not just saying it just to say it. Like, I don't think I've never seen a game that had me this hype. Like I don't think there have been it. But
every time I talk to El Matador, he talks about Ghost of Tsushima. So I know that's why I told him to calm down.
Go for sushi.
No, yeah, but seriously, stop giving people the time of day, and just because they disagree with you on something, fuck them. Just don't give them the time of day. That's it. Okay. Was it right that the game got leaked? No, but it's not the first time, a game got leaked. Mortal Kombat 11 got leaked online. I still bought the game. If you were going to buy something because it interested you, okay, then don't backtrack on what you were going to do in the first place just because it was leaked. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't do that shit. See, that's a problem with people nowadays. They do all this dumb shit.
I hate that, man. I've seen that so much in this community where somebody could be hyping up a game, and then just because the game is getting like scrutiny or it got bad reviews, all of the trailers and the dev talk that you got excited for the game went out the window because somebody else's opinion affected your opinion on the game. That to me, I look at that. I'm like, yeah, you was never excited for the game. I think that's some fraud stuff right there. Like, I hate that, man. If I'm excited for a game, I'm excited for a lot of games. I'm excited for Last of Us. I'm excited for Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I mean? I'm excited for a lot of games. No matter what the reviews are, those games can be reviewed at 60, a 40. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not looking at the reviews for my excitement. I looked at the trailers, the dev talk, and all of that. What brought my excitement, right? And what I play is what I play. So I don't understand how people can be like that. Yeah, Last of Us got leaked. A lot of people's getting butthurt because most of the people didn't play The Last of Us, or they didn't pay attention to the story to understand how this character Ellie is, right? They came out with a DLC. People were such fans of the game that they skipped the DLC. Like when the PS3 played The Last of Us, thought that game was amazing, played the DLC on the PS3. The PS4, I didn't play the DLC yet. I still have to play it on the for the PS4. But the end of the day is like I know the Last of Us story, so I understand how Ellie is going through or what the things she's going through within the second game. There's people out here trying to proclaim this character or trying to set this character up to have a marriage, you know, with a dude. I saw a video, dude was like, yo, I was hoping that Ellie was going to get married to a guy and all that stuff, but I didn't play the DLC.
Yeah,
but this person's quote unquote a fan of the game. Come on, you're not a fan of the game. If you're not playing the game, you're not playing the games that came out. You're not a fan of the game. You just
if you didn't play the first one or play the DLC, you don't.
Yeah, how you a fan?
Yeah.
That's gaming politics right there, because that dude, he's trying to push an agenda that everybody else is trying to push, that, you know, developers don't have the right to create what they want to create. These people are hard at work trying to create what they want to create. They're putting out their vision and their art for you to enjoy. If you don't enjoy or if you don't like that certain type of game, that's perfectly fine. Not everybody's gonna like everything that everybody likes. That's how the world works.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's why I said earlier that if you know you don't like what I like, because we're different games for different people. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But now the one thing I'm going to say that bugs me about this game is people are taking it too serious. They really are. Okay.
Mhm.
I saw a guy on Twitter in a video talking about how disappointed he was that Ellie is gay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Why are you so disappointed? Okay. As if she's a real person in life. It's a character. These people act like these people are real. Okay.
The thing is, Nancy, like, I get that because I'm like that with certain characters that I love as well. But the thing is, this person, he's putting on a front. He don't like this character, because if you like the character, you'll play the game, you'll play the DLC, you'll be following the game. So you coming up and saying, damn, I didn't know Ellie was gay, like, you didn't have the love for the character in the first place, because you're not playing the games that she had a standalone DLC you didn't play, but you love this character. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it's weird. It's weird.
And the thing is, right? It's a freaking video game. This is not some real life. This is a video game that people come and create a story, different things, different scenarios. That's the part of the video games and movies. That's what you can do. You know what I mean? And people are like, I understand you got your beliefs and all that. Cool. And there's something in the game. If you saw the leaks and whatever, if you didn't like going against your beliefs, fine. Don't buy the game. Not for you. Keep it moving. But y'all gonna be on Twitter like what the hell is going on with these people? I'm like, y'all calm the fuck down, man. Like, y'all really take this against it. Look, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting again because I like what I saw. The gameplay, which people were calling it was fake, right? Calling it was running on PC, was running on PS5. That shit was running on a freaking PlayStation. And people that's what I like. I mean, the story, we'll see, hopefully it's great. But the gameplay, to next level, next gen shit over here. And I can see Naughty Dog putting their freaking heart and soul to this game. And I really cannot wait. The same thing that we're talking about doing with the Ghost of Tsushima, the same thing they're doing with that game. And I appreciate it. And I'm like I said, I'm saying I want to do a getaway for Ghost of Tsushima. I'm thinking about also doing a getaway for The Last of Us, giving a copy, whatever. I'm thinking about doing that.
Hey, yo, if you're doing a giveaway, you limit people. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but like we was talking about just a half an hour ago, some of these dudes, they are preying on nice people. You know what I mean? Like, these dudes will create accounts, the same accounts like 20 times. You know, I'm telling you, it's deep. It's deep, bruh. It's deep, El Matador, man. This thing is a underground syndicate that these losers have, where they prey on nice people and try to take their money and they giveaways and stuff like that. It's deep, bro.
Hey, wait, before you continue, what's up, Sick? How you doing?
Yo, Sick, what's good, man?
No, but there's some motherfucker coming on my DM. Hey, can I get some cash? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you weirdo. Get blocked. Get motherfucking block. I don't have time for that.
No, but one thing he's also telling you about is if names are showing up that never showed up before, that you've never seen before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Be careful because they could be like little sock accounts.
It's the same person.
It's the same person.
Yo,
so
bro,
just be careful.
like Nancy El Matador, I didn't know this thing was this deep, but yo, it is deep. I'm telling you, I'm not even exaggerating. It's deep how these people work, yo. It is deep.
It is. And I'm just gonna say another thing that bugged me. All the way last year was people got hyped over no gameplay. Okay, like when I'm tired of developers getting on a big stage and not showing off gameplay, and they didn't show off a lot of gameplay. No, they didn't when it came to Last of Us. Now, now you're getting gameplay, which is good. But the main thing that sold me on The Last of Us 1 was the gameplay. It didn't sell me in the beginning because with Last of Us 2, we got no gameplay. Okay? We got no gameplay at all. And I'm going to be honest, I don't like the fact they killed off Joel that quickly in the beginning of a game. It happened there. They didn't tell you nothing. They skipped how many years and went through all that. And they killed off Joel. I wanted an old man Joe to be a badass and come out going crazy. Yeah, that's what I wanted. But anyway, that's just me. And it's crazy because the final game doesn't have the same AI that the trailer showed off. It doesn't. It was toned down. But the Last of Us 1 E3 trailer definitely goes down to me in history as one of the best reveals of all times. It really does. Okay. And with that said, I think I don't know. I'm going to leave it open after I say this, but I think that's all. I want to talk about. The game comes out in a little over a month. I hope you guys enjoy it, that are playing it, and ignore the idiots. Okay, just do what you got to do. Be a gamer and enjoy your shit. Don't worry about the idiots. Okay, but I do want to say one thing. I want to say that the same energy when it comes out with a diverse cast needs to be had. Okay, I want to see that. Okay, I'm looking at all of you that got mad over Battlefield 1 and 5 having black protagonists in it. I'm looking at y'all, the same people that got mad about Battlefield 5 having a female protagonist. Okay, I need the same energy. Okay, with everything, because what we're not going to do as a community of gamers is defend one thing and then forget the other things that need to be defended. If you all get my drift, compare that game, Last of Us 2, to what I'm talking about. Big difference. And what needs to be defended and what doesn't need to be defended, and all things need to be defended when it comes to rights in gaming and people. I know they're only characters, but it still needs to be defended. People got mad about this other shit and didn't want it to happen, but yet you'll have other things going on and it's okay. Come on now. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
No, you're right. Like some other games have some different scenarios, like religions and all that, right? And they don't say there's no big conspiracy, nothing. Like people just let it go. But again, because this is a PlayStation game, they need to drag it out. Sony don't care. Like I just don't understand. Like, and you know what? Some of these motherfuckers bots that say, "Oh, I have a PlayStation 2 as well, and I'm going to play." I'm like, yo, like, I think some of these guys say I have a PlayStation just to say they have a PlayStation. Literally, like I don't think they care about the games. They don't care. Like I just don't understand why a kind of agenda they need to have. They need to go with this route. It's like, oh yeah, but it is what it is. So look, especially in the box, these guys over there, they're freaking mad. They salty. They jealous because we are getting banger back to back, and they are freaking hurt, and it's okay. And whose fault is that? You want to limit yourself, and you just want to stay with our Xbox, and that's all you want to do, and you don't want to diverse yourself. That's your fault.
But I'm Matador. That's not all I'm talking about. They don't have the same diversity when you've got, like I said, a woman protagonist in the game. They don't want it. Okay. When you got a black protagonist in the game, they don't want it.
Nope.
Okay. And they don't have the same energy, but they can put another agenda. That's all I'm going to say in a game, and you're fighting for it. Have the same energy for everything. Everybody has a right to be in a game. If you're going to include one agenda and put it in people's faces, then let every other agenda be in there. Is what I'm saying when it comes to gaming.
The thing is too, with what I don't like is that, like, as somebody that's very religious, you know what I mean, I'm seeing people trying to put their religious belief into like video games. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but like we talking about same energy, you got to have the same energy, right? People was bringing up the last
if you're being a godly person, then everybody is equal in God's eyes. So don't bring your religion to it, because then you're not doing the right thing.
Exactly, because like, as a religious person, right? Like, I can look at video games like, no, I can't play that. It's against my religion, right? But I've learned to like separate that a little bit. Like, yo, this is just like it's a form of media, like movies. Like, you know what I mean? I can watch a movie that have certain things in it, but it don't affect me because it's not real, right? And people's trying to use that now into their gaming politics when it comes to quote unquote PlayStation games. With the Xbox games, they deny. I've seen people talking about, oh, they're not going to buy The Last of Us Part 2 because of their religious belief and how this person is gay, and that they have Christians in there, killing people, whatever the spoilers is. I don't even know. I didn't look at any spoilers, right? But at the end of the day, the same people is out here praising Hellblade when you got the girl out there, Hellblade 2 girl out here demon chanting, and you out here praising this game, talking about, yo, this is gonna be amazing. Where's the religious belief then?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's so much. Exactly. Exactly what Amaldo said. I was just about to say that. Hypocrisy. They're not keeping the same energy when it comes to certain things in gaming. First of all, like you all said, gaming is just a form of entertainment. Okay. But everybody should also take part in that. Okay, keep it real. Men, women, all different race, colors, creed, whatever, religions should all have a part in gaming and also in video games. Okay, don't leave people out, but yet have a different agenda, and you all are hyped on an agenda that has nothing to do with anything, but yet you'll leave a group of people out. That's wrong. That's what I'm talking about. Keep the same energy when it comes to all games. Stop picking and choosing where your energy is going to be.
Yeah.
Stop that, because that's wrong. If you're for gaming, you should be for gaming, period. But some of these people aren't, and that's when you people out there listening need to separate yourselves from those who really care about gaming and those who only have a specific agenda when it comes to gaming, which is to block people out of games, meaning characters in the game. Okay. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible without being I've been specific, but I don't want to come out and right out say what I want to say. But some people, even when it comes to the game, are racist. Okay, they are. They don't want people in games. They're sexist. They don't want women in games. All right, you got to stop that shit. on all accounts. It's a game. Let it just be a game. Either you enjoy gaming or you don't. Either you're for gaming or you're not. That's what you got to be about when it comes to gaming. Not pick an agenda. Oh, well, I want just this in the game and then I'm cool. No, that's not how it works. And the other thing that bugs me is that people think this shit is real life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe. I mean, I see people that get crazy over anime games. I'm like, you know, these people aren't real, right? They're not real. They're not real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But anyway, with that note, I think we're going to end this. I'm going to let these guys do their outros. I appreciate you guys coming through, and I'll do my outro in a second. But I'm Matador. Go ahead. Do your outro.
All right, guys. Thank you, Nancy, for inviting me. It was wanted to come to the show, and thank you, and glad you back. You know what I mean? And hit the like button, guys. Hit that like, okay, or else. And you guys can find me on Twitter on El Matador 09, Papi Champoo, and Ghost of Tsushima. Game of the year 2020. Over everything.
All right, go ahead, Jaybari.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Jaybari. Definitely appreciate it. You know what I mean? Talking to Nancy, good to see her back on here on the YouTube streets. My man El Matador hyping that Ghost of Sushi. That's definitely a day one, man. I'm definitely excited for that game as well, man. But you already know what's the game of the year, Matador, and you need to go ahead and play that.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
You know what I mean? Because if we're gonna be talking about game of the year discussions, I'm gonna need you to go and play the game of the generation, which is Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I will.
Yeah, definitely go and play that, man. It's a treat. Trust me, it's a treat. But yo, like I said earlier today, you scamming fraud dudes out there, or if you're a female, I don't give a fuck. You will get exposed going forward because this is coming to a full stop in this community. You're not going to prey on people anymore. You're not going to be using these nice people out here in this community where you're just going to be constantly begging for money out here. Not saying that people can't help you, but you know your limits. Your limits is done.
Right.
It is expired. But yeah, boy Jaybari. You know what I mean? See you guys. Catch you guys later next time, man.
All right. And you know, this is your girl, TTFP. Okay. I'm back with limited editions at this time. Okay. They're gonna be limited to an extent, but you can still watch all my videos like you've been doing and do all that. When I got something to say, I'll be out here saying it. I want to thank Jaybari and Matador for coming in here and coming through. I had fun with you guys. Thank you very much. And Jaybari's right. One thing he said, you scammers out there, we got you. We got an eye on you. Watch. We got the camera on your ass. We're going to get you. Don't worry about it. And you're going to be exposed. With that being said, I'm out of here. I thank you guys for coming by. I'll check you out next time. Have a good night.
Adios.